The River Boy, A Story of Courage, a story by Tiffany Dixon. This story is dedicated to my son, who always inspires me to write. Long ago, in a cave by the water, there lived a boy named Mark. Mark loved the river. He ran and played in it by day and floated in it by night, until one morning he woke up and could not feel his legs. He was given a chair with wheels to help him adapt to his new life. His darling mother hugged him tight and whispered, "Remember, my son, God promises us, 'My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness.'" 2 Corinthians 12:9. That night, when Mark couldn't sleep, he saw tiny lights outside his window. Fairies! They twinkled like stars and danced above the river. "Don't be sad, Mark," said the smallest fairy. "God has a plan for you. The river will be your legs now." They sprinkled a little silver dust on his legs, and when Mark touched the water, it lifted him up. The river held him like a chair made of light, and he could glide wherever he wanted. Mark laughed for the first time in a long while. "Thank you, God," he whispered. Then he prayed for his friends Vicky, Aya, and Anna, who were planning to run away together, and asked him to come. The next day, the fairies flew in a flurry. "Mark, Papas has stolen the children." "Who is Papas?" Mark said. "He's an old troll ruled by the dark magician Jojo," said the fairy queen. "Jojo wants to feed the children to the sea beast. Then Jojo will have the power to kill all fairies, and there will be no good left in the world." Mark's eyes grew wide. "Then we must save them." The river swirled and glowed beneath him. He prayed, "The Lord is my strength and my shield," from Psalm 28:7. And off he went, the fairies lighting the way. When they reached the wide part of the river, they saw Papa's boat rocking on the waves. The sea monster, who is called Jeremiah, rose from the deep, his eyes glowing like lanterns, while the magician Jojo stood aboard Jeremiah's massive head, waving his staff. "Go back, river child!" Jojo shouted. "You cannot stop the sea!" But Mark wasn't afraid. He remembered what God had said. "Be still and know that I am God." Mark raised his hands, and the river obeyed him. The waves first grew calm, and the fairies shone bright as the sun. Then the water carried Mark forward, wrapping around the boat and lifting it high. The sea monster roared, and Mark watched as the water spit a mighty cyclone at the beast's face. Jeremiah cowered and swam away, back into the deep. Papas and Jojo arose, but then fell into the water and moaned, floating away. They could not go on. Two soft breaths could be heard nearby, and a whimper of fear. Mark found Vicky, Aya, and Anna hiding in the boat. "It's okay now," he said gently. "God was with us." The girls smiled through their tears. "Thank you, Mark." Then the river carried them safely, and the fairies danced above them the whole way. From that day on, the villagers called Mark the River Child, the boy who couldn't walk on land, but who could ride the waters with God's strength in his heart. And sometimes, when the moon is bright, children say they can still see him gliding along the river, glowing with light and whispering, "With God, all things are possible." Matthew 19:26.